On this screen you may see that what we are planning to discuss. After my short overview of QuickField features and capabilities, Alex will tell you about main new features of version 5.8, and then Vladimir will explain the licensing options and what online resources are available to help you learn QuickField basics. To those who joined us in the last minute, my name is Olga Ilina, and I will start with the overview of QuickField software. Those who already know QuickField quite well, please be patient. It will take just several minutes. There are quite a lot of newcomers not acquainted with QuickField, so this overview will be helpful to them. QuickField is a finite element package with a very wide set of analysis options. This slide shows possible types of analysis in QuickField 5.8. It includes three groups of analysis: magnetic suite with AC, DC and transient magnetic formulations, electric suite, with AC and DC conduction, electrostatics and transient nonlinear electric analysis. We also have thermostructural suite with static and transient heat transfer and stress module. And beyond these basic analysis types, QuickField supports multiphysical coupling and parametric analysis with level mover. This special utility supports serial analysis, optimization and tolerance calculation modes. Also, QuickField is expandable as it has a program interface to other applications. It is called ActiveField. With ActiveField, we offer possibility of accessing QuickField objects and data structures from other applications using our Open Object Interface. Its working principle is shown on the screen now. Using ActiveField, QuickField may be converted to be a finite element black box with a component model inside the system level simulation system. Or you may add more computational algorithms to our standard post-processing. This technology is utilized by some of our own utilities, including already mentioned level mover for parametric analysis. I need to say a few words about QuickField speed. Unlike most of conventional finite element packages, QuickField solvers are based on our proprietary domain decomposition method and provide almost linear dependency between the mesh size and solution time. This slide shows usual times of solving the problems with uniform and non-uniform meshes on very modest personal computers. You see the characteristics here below the picture, and you see that several minutes are usually enough for the calculation. As you see, this makes QuickField very powerful and versatile tool for a variety of industrial, scientific and educational applications. QuickField may be used for simulation of actuators, biological tissues, cables, capacitors and so on and so on. Actually, more details about specific applications you may find on our website. Let's have a look. Here in Solutions, let's have a look at that. Yes, here you have different examples of specific applications. And also you can find examples in our previous webinars. In Archive, here you have one type of application discussed and shown by an expert. addition to widespread QuickField applications, there is one unique feature making this tool very different from other packages available on the market today. QuickField requires no training. It doesn't mean that all QuickField applications are so simple that anybody could do it at once. It is not so, because in many cases physics is really complicated, and understanding how to simplify the reality to fit to computer simulation limitations may require considerable efforts. But the tool itself is really easy, so if the user knows the physics, QuickField will do the rest.
Hello, my name is Alex. I work in QuickField support team. Today I'll show you what's new in QuickField 5.8. New features in QuickField 5.8 are magnetic state import, multi-threading in label mover, model properties window, and the installation program. Now let's talk about the magnetic state import. Please take a look. This is a speaker. There is a permanent magnet, the coil, the body, and the diaphragm. Now let's calculate the magnetic field distribution in this device. Here is my model in QuickField. It's an axisymmetric model. The axis of rotation is a horizontal one. I have the magnet with coercive force specified. I have the coil with some current. I have the body. It's a nonlinear material. The BH curve is specified. And the air. Now let's solve the problem and take a look at the field distribution. Here you can see the field lines. Now what should I do to calculate the inductance of my coil? I should measure the magnetic flux and divide this flux by the coil current. But this flux is induced by the coil and by the magnet together. Well, I need to switch off the magnet. But the magnet saturates the body. Let's take a look at the flux density distribution. You can see the flux density level reaches 0.8 Tesla. So my body may be saturated. Let's take a look at the magnetic permeability distribution. Yes, you can see now that some parts of my body are saturated. If I switch off the magnet, I will lose the magnetic state distribution it will not be the working point for this device. So I can't calculate the inductance. Just switching off the magnet is not correct. The new version, QuickField 5.8, allows to store the magnetic field, the magnetic state distribution, the magnetic permeability distribution, and import it from one problem to another. So let's create the new problem. I will call it the speaker saturated. It will be just a copy of my existing problem. The magnetic state is transferred through the link between two problems, and the linked problems must share the same geometry model. Both problems must share the same model. So this is my new model, and I would like to set up the link between two problems. I go to the problem properties, then to the links. I choose the link type, the magnetic state import. Now I browse for the source problem, my speaker, and I add the link. Now you can see that the magnetic state from my initial problem, this magnetic state, will be imported to my new problem. So now I can switch off the magnet. I specify some current in the coil. I do not specify the magnetic permeability as it is taken from linked problem. Now I can solve the problem. Here you can see the field lines again, and this field is induced only by the coil. There are no other sources in this problem now. Let's take a look at the flux density distribution. The flux density level is really very low now, as I have the only source on the coil in this problem. But let's take a look at the magnetic permeability distribution. You can see the same magnetic permeability distribution. So now I can calculate the inductance with respect of the saturation of my body. It is suitable to use the inductance wizard to calculate the inductance. Now I run the inductance wizard. I will calculate the flux linked with my coil. I have 4 turns in my coil. This is the flux. This is the current in my coil. And this is the dynamic inductance calculated. The magnetic state import is useful for devices where permanent magnets or multiple windings are present. These are speakers, electrical machines, and other devices. Okay, let's continue now. I have shown you the magnetic state import feature, and now I will show you the multi-threading in label mover. Here you can see the plunger. Let's calculate the force acting on the yoke. In plunger we have the coil, the body, and the yoke. Let's calculate the force. Here's my QuickField problem. It's an axisymmetric problem again. The axis of rotation is a horizontal one. This is the yoke. This is the body of my plunger. Some VH curve is specified here. I have the current in the winding. So let's solve the problem and take a look at the field distribution. Now this is the magnetic field lines you can see on the picture. And I would like to calculate the force acting on the yoke. Here it is. But I would like to measure the force for other positions of the yoke. What should I do? I will go to my model, move a yoke, solve the problem again, and again I will calculate the force. And I have to repeat this one by one as many times as I need. Label mover allows to automate this task. Let me show you. This is our label mover. I will specify the values to measure. I will measure the force acting on the yoke. I should specify the steps. How should I modify the model? I will move the yoke by 2 millimeters. And I would like to repeat this step 20 times. That's all. I have the base problem. I specified the values to measure and steps. Now I can get the result. Label mover asks QuickField to generate a series of problems. In each problem, the specified geometry changes are applied. The yoke is moved by 2 millimeters. Then the problems are solved and the force is calculated. Former versions of label mover calculated the series of problems one by one. The new version utilizes the multi-threading of the core. You can see several problems are calculating at the same time. This is new in label mirror. Now the results are calculated. You can see them in the table and on the plot. This is how the force depends on the plunger position. And I can view the field distribution and the model. Okay, that was the multi-threading in label mirror. The next feature I would like to show is the model properties window. We have a properties window for the problem. You can see the problem type, the model class, the precision level. You can add the link in this window. There is no need to go to problem properties and to start the problem properties dialog. Now we have the problem properties window for model 2. In the model, you have to label each object. So we have the model and I have to label, for example, this is the winding. And there is no need to go to the edit properties. You can specify the label right here in the properties window. And you can specify the spacing. And see the model summary. I have 4 blocks in my model. I have 20 edges. This will speed up the model creation. Now, I have shown you the magnetic state import, the multi-threading in label mirror, and the new model properties window. And the last new feature I would like to show you is the installation program. QuickField is distributed on the media and in the web. Both web and CD versions are now supplied with new installation program. This program allows you fast one-click installation of single user version of workstation or the server in case of network version. You have only to accept the license and click install button. And for advanced users, we offer to choose the installation folder and all the components which will be installed. And of course, the new setup is fully compatible with Windows 7. These are all the new features I wanted to show you today. Thank you.
I will continue with licensing options and possibilities for our customers to order, update, or upgrade our software. QuickField users are very different, and different customers require different licensing options. So we prepared various possibilities for different customer groups. As you see on this slide, there are several types of QuickField licenses available. We have a free students version, which is full-featured analysis package with a limited number of mesh nodes. This option is offered as an easiest way to evaluate our product or for solving simple problems by students who study physics, engineering, biology, or any subject where physics fields are considered. It is also possible to use this student version as a free viewer to analyze problems defined and solved in the professional version of QuickField. For universities who need more dense meshes and for large classes of undergraduate students, we offer economical option in form of the light side license. It is limited version. Mesh is limited by about 4,000 nodes, and any number of simultaneous sessions is allowed. This option is sold as a one-year license. For customers with most extensive usage, for engineers, scientists, and teachers, we offer professional licenses. They may be single user or with predefined number of concurrent sessions across network. Commercial companies may order them as permanent licenses with selected set of analysis options. Universities may do the same or order academic license for full set of analysis options with big discount. Universities also may order complete system for 1 year. I want to remind that all versions of QuickField have the same file formats and user interface, and I keep it with exactly the same post-processors. So free student versions may be used to visualize the field results obtained by powerful professional versions. Prices for different QuickField licenses depend on the region and may be checked online in ordering section of our website or requested from us or our distribution partners. I'm showing now the slide with ordering section of our website. After simple questionnaire with several fields describing you and your organization, you will be able to calculate your price online and generate for quotation which will be sent to you by email. We have impressive list of distribution partners in all parts of the world. Here you see companies who represent us in different countries. Most of them are very knowledgeable engineers, and they have resources to help you in all QuickField issues. But in the same time, we provide support directly from our main office, from our support team, to all customers. So regardless how you get your copy of QuickField, from Terra Analysis directly or from our reselling partner, you have the same access to our support resources, and you will be considered as their customer in any case. So we will provide updates and answer technical questions for any our customer who got QuickField Professional, and we also answer questions of anonymous customers who never paid us or ordered it, so student versions are also supported by us. But after you made initial purchase, you may need to keep QuickField updated, because we release new versions. As you know, this webinar is dedicated to new version release, so we try to make it on a regular basis. So it's always better to keep current with us, to have latest version. I cannot tell you what latest version is free of errors. Of course not, because any new software has new development, it may be errors. But at least we do our best to fix old errors. And we could support on normal level only the latest version, because we don't have on our computers previous versions. So if you have any problem with previous version, we will ask you to update first, and then we will check what is happening here. Maybe there's bug, maybe it's already fixed bug. So it's always better to be current with us, and we recommend everybody to have maintenance contact with us. All new versions sold go with free month maintenance included. And if this period may be extended, you may extend your maintenance by 12 months for 20% of the configuration price. But this option is available only for customers who already have the latest version. And the one-time update costs 30%. So to be able to extend maintenance, you should get your update. and any update goes with 3-month maintenance as well. But right now, till the end of this year, we're offering promotion. Any new update orders placed this year will go with 12-month maintenance included. So it means that if you update your copy of QuickField to 5.8 today or tomorrow or in the till end of December, you will be entitled to the free updates full next year. It saves you some money, and it's most important, it gives you peace of mind because you will be sure that you have the latest version available. We do the same on our computers, and you could communicate with us about any new bugs or any problems, and we could fully support it. Next topic I want to discuss is there to get information about QuickField project, features, development, bugs, anything. We have different channels of information to our customer. We first and most important is we provide all information on our website. It has several sections dedicated to information for customers. It has virtual classroom with initial instructions you may need. They are made in the form of flash movies, and they show you in interactive mode how to use QuickField components or simple examples. We also recommend everybody to check our previously recorded webinars. This webinar will be also recorded and published on our website. And in QuickField forum section, we have many frequently asked questions which answered by more experienced customers or by members of our support team. So you may have find plenty of useful information. We try to be active on social networks. You may follow us on Twitter. You may come to our Facebook page. We publish our webinar recordings and our video materials on YouTube. And we offer QuickField news subscription, so you may enter your address and receive our news automatically. We don't publish many news. We don't spam, so you should be sure that we will not fill your mailbox with spam, but it is an easy way to keep updated. This slide shows first page of our virtual classroom. This slide shows a list of our recorded webinars available today. And here you see how looks our forum. And if you want to enter your email address for news subscription, you should click on news subscription and enter email. It should be confirmed by you. It's automatic system. We cannot do it for you, but if you enter your email address, you may put it in our list or you may remove it from our list.